Back in the 1920s, my Aunt Margaret was a day pupil at the Ravensworth boarding school that was then established in Ravensworth Castle. Now, the school went out of business in the 1930s, and the castle itself is now a complete ruin. But we took her back there at the age of 92 in October 2005 to see what memories she could come up with. And this is the video that we made.
It's still me going to school. We're going to go around that side, Margaret. So, you recognise it, Margaret?
Yes, I'm just trying to place it all.
Hold on. There's some stone columns. Just in the foreground. In front of the main entrance.
One of the old towers, and the one at this side there was a dungeon. I'm not sure, I don't think there was one at that side. Oh dear.
And Margaret, this tower on the left, you say, was used as the school gym?
The gym was down on that side, there.
Uh-huh. In the tower or in a building next to it?
In the building next to it.
Right.
There's another courtyard, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah.
Behind that. This is the inner courtyard, and that was the outer courtyard.
Yeah.
And the gym was down there. And
right.
We came out of a door here, the back there, called the boot cupboard, where we kept all our boots and shoes. And our back entrance to the castle was there.
Right.
I can't quite just place that old tower, I suppose it.
I remember coming as a kid, and they still had a lot of the clock structure in the tower there. But
the clock used to work up until I think when Jack Tyndall died.
Yeah.
So I think he used to wind it up and maintain it.
Yeah. But so I remember the clock mechanism in place, but it wasn't working when I came here as a kid.
Was it that room?
Beams aren't exactly looking at the best. Out behind me is an old auger. So this area is where, Margaret, this area was where the classrooms were, and the dormitory was in the main house.
There was no classrooms down here. We're all in the castle.
Oh, in the castle.
They've all gone. I can't quite. I know that was the gym at that side, and I can't quite remember what was at that side. But it was nothing to do with the. You see, we walked in. We walked up there apart and came in at what they call the back door entrance of the castle, and the front entrance of the castle is right over there. When we get outside, I could show.
Yeah.
It's a bit confusing for you.
Very confusing.
Yeah.
Very confusing.
Yes, but you must realise, Kate, that the castle as such has gone.
Yes,
It's not
yes,
there.
yes.
Only these very old ones have got left.
But the castle that you're talking about was nevertheless a castle built more recent. I mean, what, in the 19th century or something?
Yes, it's
not.
There's another castle, Timothy, you will know it. I can't remember the names of places. Similar. It's yes, it wasn't terribly old.
No,
This is the old part where we're standing now. Yeah. And then
Which was part of the plan under that restoration?
I think we're in it now. I think it was
Yeah.
this courtyard here.
Feel that there's a basics there for re-roofing, isn't
Yeah.
there, and so on.
Yeah, because the walls look reasonably sound.
Yes, except at the end. If you look at
Yeah.
that middle section above the archway there.
It's a shame we did or something like that, and made a terrific lot of money for the Ravensworths, and quite a lot of money himself, which went amongst all this big family.
Dad said he was on 2,000 a year.
2,000?
Yeah, in late Victorian times, in the
That's a lot of
1880s
money.
and so on. That's fantastic. I don't know what it is in today's terms, but probably about 200,000 a year. Plus, I think, free house. French Hall would be probably...
And
Well,
this
it belonged
was...
to the owner of Ravensworth, yes.
Ravensworth,
Yes.
Ravensworth, it'd be
Yes.
free
Yes.
accommodation.
Yes.
And that was Henry Wallace,
That was
Yes.
your
yeah,
grandfather.
Our grandfather.
Our grandfather, yeah.
Yes. Looking at the outside, I was terrified of Margaret.
Amongst the roof.
On her, really, which would have been useful to know now. But she go out of
Lovely colours. Oh, colour fire here.
So this will be one of the original towers from one of the four that, well, sorry, one of the two that was kept when they built the new house in the 1830s. So this would have been the main house, but most of it has now gone.